What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Today's video is going to be about the arena. Now, I'm not gonna make a separate video about arena defense and arena offense. First, we're gonna talk about defense and why I'm not gonna do a video about defense. I'm gonna talk about defense in this video, but it's like, here's the deal, guys, with defense. Defense, there is no defense in the game that is unbeatable. I don't care what you say, what you do. The only difference between you and the other guy, if you can't beat his defense, he's just ahead of you. That's it. It's not the 5-star. It's not the fact that he has a full 5-star defense. First of all, I don't think there's anybody in the game that has full 5-star defenses. If they do, they're a little crazy, because the way synergy works and the way I've seen it is sometimes you need the 4 stars and the 5 stars to work out a defense. Some people have 3 stars on defense and they do pretty good. They're in the top 100. It's just the way it works. So I also want to give a couple of shout outs. I believe a friend of mine started a channel. His name is Chimera Gunner or Chimera Gaming. Not 100% sure. Guys, check out his channel. He's a pretty good player. And then I got one of my fans. He was like, he wanted a shout out, so I'm gonna give him a shout out. I promised him I'd give him a shout out. He's been a fan for a very long time. AC Gaming the Hobo. He's the man. And I'm gonna give a shout out to my girlfriend Ellie, so she doesn't kill me. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna go back to the video before I get a little before I get completely distracted. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my defense, okay? A standard defense, you need some sort of a kill threat. My defense doesn't really have a kill threat other than Darian, all right? And Darian, the reason why he's on there is because he hits pretty hard and he puts weakened defense on. Now, everything else over there is just a stall. I mean, I don't think I'll ever take Praha off of my defense because she has the second ability, which strips buffs, passing time. It turns buffs into constant damage. So I want her on defense. I want to re-ruin my Praha. The thing is, I don't have the monsters to work with her. So I'm waiting on it. I've been delaying it for a long time. I've probably had the same runes on her for like the last 6 rune removals. Plus, I haven't gotten any runes I'm too thrilled to put on her. Then there's Chisun. Chisun, I recently 6-starred her. She's got okay runes. The reason why I have her there is just in case anybody gets a smart idea and puts the unrecoverable effect. At least Chisun can heal them. And then we've got Chloe. Chloe is pretty much a standard on most defenses. Like, I think, let's just say 75% of the Summoners War community in Conquer has Chloe. And why? Because of her shield and her defense and her immunity buff, Fanatic. And she has a little heal. She's not the greatest of healers, but she has a little heal. And she's got a decent little leader ability. She's got 27% defense for everybody in the arena. Now I have Praha as my leader because of her resistance. Most of these monsters have low resistance. My Chisun with this leader ability has 100% resistance. So why do I have this defense? It's not much of a kill threat. It's not much of a kill threat at all, no. But it's a good stalling defense. People in the last hour don't really want to fight me. And usually anybody that does hit me more than once in the last hour, if they're not beating me in under a minute or 2, I call them an asshole because there's no point in hitting me. You know, like, you might as well just get 10 points from somebody else and then hit somebody else right after. That's what I try to do. So what we're going to work on, or what we're going to talk about, we're not going to work on it, is offense. We're going to do a few arena battles as well. But what we're going to talk about is offense. The most important thing to have, guys, make sure you have one, at least at the minimum, one monster of all the attributes. Except you don't really need Dark. Dark is getting into the meta now, but they're not really all that. Okay, especially for offense. Now, Ifrit is good for offense because of his passive. This right here, you could pretty much have Darian attack him. My Ifrit is a little bit on the squishy side, so I can't really take him on offense. I don't take him at all, to be honest with you. If he had around 30,000 hit points, I would take him. But right now, with less than 20k, I'm not taking him anywhere in the arena. But he has this passive, he has a stun, and he has constant damage, so he's good for the arena. For arena, he's a little better with violent runes. I use him more for PvP, the PvE, dungeons and stuff like that than arena. So, Ifrit is a good dark monster to have. Another good dark monster to have in the arena is the Dark Inugami. Now, I know it's a little too much. You build the light one, you build the dark one, and you build the fire one. It's a little too much, but he's good. He's got a nice third skill. That's pretty much all I could think of in the dark monsters that are farmable. Now, the unfarmable ones we're not going to talk about. So, let's move on, okay? The most important thing you have to look for after having an attacker of all attributes, you have to have some sort of support, okay? You can't just go into the arena, especially if you're like in Conqueror 1 or Fighter. You can't just go into the arena and not have support. Then sometimes that ends up screwing you. That's important. It's not the most important thing. The most important thing, all right? Because I ramble. I don't write down what I talk about. I just go on and on. You know, whatever comes to mind, I think about it and I move on. Because even if I write notes down, I'm always gonna think of something in the middle of something. So it's pointless for me to do notes. So anyway, you have to. The most important thing is you have to have a leader ability. Okay, guys? Leader abilities help out a lot for your defense and your offense. Anybody that tells you, oh, I'm not taking a leader ability, I don't need it, their monsters have to be so well ruined, it's not even funny. So leader abilities are very important. Now, the best leader ability in the game, and I won't stop stressing this, is right here. This, where is she? Come on, pop up, let's go. She should be here. Yep, there we go. Vanessa. Increases attack speed of ally monsters in the arena by 33%. I consider this the best arena leader ability in the game. Okay? Speed is very important. You don't even need to have like a high speed team with her to make everything work. What makes it work is, let's say you have a completely violent defense and you have her as the leader. You're gonna go a few more turns. Not only that, within those turns that you're going, you're gonna violent proc more. So she is a great monster to have. And well, anyway, that's besides the point. But that's a great leader ability to have. Now, my main monster I use in the arena with a speed offense is Tyron. Why? Because he's utility. He does it all. It's only 19% though. It kills me sometimes. Sometimes I'll go into the arena and I'll fight somebody with a Griffin, but they have Vanessa as the leader, and I know my Griffin's faster, but the fact of the matter is they have 14% more speed because of Vanessa, and that just kills me. You know, having an extra 14 speed is like having a substat in a rune. So, as we talked about the defense leader ability, I really don't like this leader ability because once they break your defense, it's done. I don't like it at all. Now, a leader ability that some people are going to say is a little bit of a joke, I kind of like it. Now, I'm also a firm believer of having 100% resistance is worthless. But if you can get all your monsters from 20 to 60%, it helps. It helps a lot, actually. You know, having a high resistance defense, I'm not saying you're never gonna get debuffed. The thing is though, it's gonna help. Maybe that the first turn, if they have Pyron, they won't freeze my Chloe. My Chloe has a decent resistance, 58%. Plus 41, she has 91% add resistance when you're fighting her in the arena. So, and I have pretty good speed with her. I've got her at 231 speed and decent hit points as well. So, even though she's not at 100%, 99% is okay. Now, did I want all that resistance? No. To be honest with you, I want to put will runes on her, but these are the best runes I have. I don't have any will rune with hit points in slot 6. I can't re-rune her completely either. So, I'm working with what I have. Just remember, guys, if it says only in dungeons, it only works in dungeons as well. Okay? And also, that's it. That's it about the leader abilities. Well, you got if it just says this, it works everywhere. It works in dungeons, it works in TOA, it works in Guild Wars, it works everywhere. So, we talked about having a monster with an attacker of each attribute. So how do we use our monsters in offense? That's the thing, okay? So I'm not gonna go with the standard speed team. Now, I built my speed team because, you know what? I'm a busy guy. I like to waste my arena invites if I'm out somewhere and I don't really have the time, but I have about 5 minutes and I could go through 2 or 3 matches. Hey, why not? Go into the arena, finish them off, 2-3 matches, you know, in 5 minutes. And I don't have to worry about my arena invites for another hour and a half. Okay? So, let's find a defense that's going to work. That we can pick and choose what we're gonna do. Alright. This defense isn't bad to work with. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Alright, so we got 2 fire monsters, we got a wind monster, and we got Derek. Now, this defense, I would take my standard speed team, even though Lucian is a wind monster. If there was a 3rd fire monster, I'd probably not take him. So, but we're not gonna do the standard speed team offense. We're gonna do Tyron, Chloe. Even though Tyron's gonna get abused by Katarina, we're still gonna take her. We're gonna take him. And who else should I take? Who else should I think not to take? Should I take a buffer? Shouldn't I? See, I'm a little out of practice with thinking about who to take and what not to take. I usually at Conqueror 2, I just take my speed team and move on, you know? Weakened defense. Yeah, we'll take Hua. Why not? You know? So we got 2 fire monsters, we got a water monster, and we have a light monster on our offense. Okay? Alright, so I'm faster, so I'm gonna buff with Chloe. Which really, alright, so it's turned out fine. Now I have to hope Katarina doesn't hit Tyron, which she did. Alright, Tyron's gone. It is what it is. See, that was my mistake, but I still got the leader ability. I got Hua on the team. So, weaken defense. Another smack. Okay, another smack. As you can see, Tyron's leader ability is still in effect. This is what I'm talking about with leader abilities. You guys are probably saying out there I'm getting lucky. Oh, not really. This is Conqueror 2, I believe. So, you see, even though Tyron died, he's still helping the team with his leader ability, guys. You know? He died off the bat, he didn't do nothing. He didn't freeze, he didn't do nothing. But Hua hits harder with her first attack. And my Chloe is faster. She's getting more turns out of it. And so is Darian. So even though Tyron was useless in this battle, he really wasn't, because of his leader ability. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, doesn't matter. Game, it's over. So this is what I mean by having a speed leader. It's very important. It's the best thing you could possibly do. It's still in there, even though the speed leader died. It's still in there. I still won this match, no problems. You know. Let's see. Alright, now we got this defense. See, Now we're gonna change the team around a little bit. We got debuffers on this, so let's put Praha. Let's put Praha as a leader. We'll use her resistance leader. The reason why I'm bringing Praha though is because she's gonna strip the buffs off of from Chloe's Fanatic. So somehow my Chloe is still faster, even with this leader ability. This guy's Chloe is not fast at all. So let me buff. Alright. Okay. Strip some of these buffs. Since she already used her Sword of Discharge, we'll take care of Inugami first. I also have my Praha as utility. The reason why I attacked Chloe instead of the Valk, because my Praha is going to increase her attack bar when she crits, so there's less of a chance for her to crit against the Valk. Not only that, but she could stun as well. She could stun Chloe as well, like right now. So let's do a little team heal. Noticed I have the music on. Shut the music off from the game. Alright. Let's move on. We gotta find the team that's very... Alright. We got Ifrit here. This team is actually pretty good for Ifrit. Except I would rather use a leader ability than this. Alright. So what are we gonna do? We want weakened defense. We want a heal. We want... Alright. Let's try... I don't see huge threats here, so let's try Tyron again. We're not gonna take Chloe on offense, even though Chloe is like really good. I'm not gonna take Chloe. We're gonna take, oops, sorry, not Arnold. Qua again, and let's add another heal with the weakened defense as well. Where is he? All right, you know what? No, we're gonna do single target damage. All right, so we're gonna take Chloe. I'm sorry, I just thought about it. We're gonna take Chloe, and we are going to take, where is he? Beladion. Beladion was hiding from me over there. So, we've got the weakened defense, we've got Bella, we've got a freeze, we've got a speed leader, we've got a decreased attack bar, we've got quite a few things. The only thing I haven't showed is a buffer. So, how fast are these guys? They're really not that fast. I don't want to buff Chloe's Fanatic. Alright, so let's add that and let's freeze everybody. Alright, so you know, weakened defense. Guys, weakened defense is really good to have on your offense. We're still not gonna buff because they're pretty slow. Yeah. Just keep going. Alright, so let's buff now. Debuff. Even though we have Ifrit, we're still debuffing. Who cares? Alright, so he did that to himself by provoking the Inugami. You know, I should have stripped buffs, but anyway, we'll do that next time. So weaken defense is off. I want to put weaken defense on again. Even though I really wanted to strip the buff. So anyway, we're going to move on now. We want to stop Ifrit from going. So let's freeze him. Well, we didn't freeze Ifrit, but it's okay. So this is what's so good about the Inugami. We get an additional heal on the team. We increase the attack bar. And now we're going to decrease Ifrit's attack bar. Really, you have resistance on your Ifrit? See, Ifrit isn't unstoppable. Alright, you could still put debuffs on him. There we go. We slowed him down too. Let's buff. See, I'm decreasing his attack bar. He's not going. He's pretty much dead, to be honest with you guys. So we're gonna go work on Cassis now. Cassis is in a lot of trouble because I got Hua. Oh, he debuffed Hua though before he died. He debuffed Cassis before he died. Alright, let's move on. What do you do against this? We could take the same team. All right. People are complaining about Jasun. Wait a second. Yeah. We could take the same team. I'll show you an alternative to beating Jasun also. Sometimes single target DPS is better than working on Jasun with Hua. Well, look at that. We got will runes on. Okay. So now we're gonna be sticking turns here. I'm such a noob. I keep bringing him. I don't debuff. Let's debuff Jasun, and then we can defense, and then smack her a few times, lower her attack bar. It didn't get lowered that much, but it's fine. Right, let's try and freeze everyone, except for Jasun, no, and then we get the full heal. That's fine, who cares? We can defense again. Go at it a couple times. See, we got that stun out too. This is why I love putting despair runes on Tyron. Let's try and stun. Nope, no stun. Do a little heal. Alright, I'm gonna try and take the turn with this, and then one too many heals. And we got the crit. That Jasun is really slow, so you see, we took care of Jasun real easy. Alright, let's buff the shield because they're working on Chloe. Let's work on his Chloe a little bit. Decrease the attack bar, see? My Hua doesn't really hit that hard, but the fact of the matter is she's hitting so hard because of weakened defense. So you gotta try and bring a utility of offenses, you know? You can't just, oh, I'm gonna bring all my hardest hitters or bring all hard hitters and expect to win. No. So I'm leaving Arnold for last because he's really not a threat. He's got despair runes anyway.
Hanging from the ceiling, trying not to look away. Tired to believing, try to let you know it's okay.
So I'm just trying to show you guys multiple teams that you can use. Obviously Tyron is the reason why I can't really use Beretta and Shimitai is because, number one, their runes aren't exactly as good as Tyron. Number two, they're not powered up either. I haven't been using them that much. I keep saying how good Beretta is. I re-ruined my Beretta a little bit, and he's got his runes. I have to power them up. I have to make some mana this weekend and power up everybody's runes. So, I'm gonna look for a different team composition. Alright, what do we got here? We have 2 weakened defenses. We have Chloe with the shield, heal, and then same thing with the Cassis. Alright, what do we do here? I'm gonna get my ass handed to me when I do this, but let's bring Chloe. Where is he? We got him. Where's Rog? My Rog's runes aren't maxed out yet. Nowhere near maxed out. Let's take a look at his stats. 1700 attack. He has 3 attack runes. That's horrible attack. Alright. For some reason, he's tanky. I don't know how he has 14,000 hit points. But we got 2 weakened defenses. We got 2 heals. We got a buff. Let's try this out. I'm gonna try it out now. Now I have a defense. I have a defense leader ability. A buff. Yeah. Let's. Alright, so we're gonna buff ourselves. See what Bella did to me right now? That's not good. So I'm gonna do the same, but I'm gonna do it to Darian. Notice how they're not attacking my fire monsters that much either, so that's a good thing because Seek is very squishy. Alright, I'm sure she could take the attacks. She could take the hits for now. Got a double heal out. Oh, he seized me again. I have nice DPS on this team. Thought about healing for a second. Alright, let me get that crit buff off of him. See, I also have my Bella with decent speed. I got lucky with her runes, with Bella's runes. I think Bella's a him though, because the name is Bella Dion. People think that it's a she, because what do you call it? Because of Bella, but it ends Dion. So I think it's a guy, to be honest with you. So we're gonna call him a hit. We're gonna call her a him. Alright. Come on, go crazy. There we go. We went a little crazy. Well, why don't you violent proc as well? So we're gonna buff again. This is the importance of buffers, guys, too. And that's why I love Seek. We're gonna work on that. Let's work on her. I keep forgetting to use the seize move, guys. I'm such a noob. Well, at least he still got a crit. So let's take off that crit buff. There we go. We need a light monster to tank him. See, this is another Hua match. Why? Because I want to slow down. I want to decrease the attack bar. I want to do quite a few things. So let's take a speed leader, Tyron, Hua, and Chloe. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm waiting to get my ass handed to me, guys. I haven't seen it yet. Surprised. Usually when I bring something else and when I'm below Conquer, I get my ass handed to me. But right now, you know what it is? I also don't think either. Right now I have to think because I'm doing a video, so. No, we're not gonna buff. See, they got no immunity either, which is not a good thing. Freeze. Really? Alright, let's get that last hit. Alright. So let's work on Ifrit now. Good job, buddy. Oh, let's go, come on. Yep, there we go. Weaken defense, baby. Now don't get me wrong, weaken attack works too. It's not just weaken defense. Weaken defense will heal with Chloe. She's up. We'll work on Rina last. Now everybody's wondering, oh, how do I kill Rina too in fighter and conqueror status? Usually when you're conqueror, though I'm wrong, you usually kill Chloe. Now you see, this might have killed me right now. That the Inugami died. That's a bad thing because I may not be able to kill Rina now because of Tyron. That's not good. Tyron is a crit. For some reason, my Tyron won't crit sometimes. Oh, I have to die. Alright, I'm gonna take this draw, guys. And now that I'm kind of mad that I drew against Arena, I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go at all. Now you guys get to see this. Well, I'm sure you've seen the speed team. It's not like, you know, but you see why I like this team so much. We got weakened defense, we got a buff, we got everything. Got a speed buff, an attack buff, a crit buff. See, this is where I got screwed before because Beladion died. The weakened defense. I lost my weakened defense. So, let's freeze, just in case you get any bright ideas. Alright, now, for Lucian's amputation magic, I didn't need weakened defense. But I need weakened defense so that this can break through. And this is why weakened defense is probably one of the best debuffs in the game, if not the best. See? Now, watch what Lucian is gonna hit. Boom! 9,000 right through her shield. Alright? Let's move on. Alright, so we got our Zyros leader with Megan. Now, I don't want to continuously use my speed team for stuff like this. So we're gonna show you how to counter with Chloe. You know what? This is my old team. Let's see if my old team. I don't know if it's gonna work. Everybody ruined a little bit. Right, let's try this out. Really, I should have brought Bella for everybody, but it is what it is. So we got it. The whole point is, see, I outsped Chloe, but I don't think I'm gonna outspeed Megan and. There we go. See, I knew that already. So look at the beauty of having Chloe. I mean, they just wasted all of their cooldowns on nothing. All right. Who are we gonna attack? Let's attack Zyros with him. Lucian over there. Let's try and debuff. See, we got. All right, that's fine. I know I'm wasting my freezer because Lucian's not gonna get frozen. Who cares? At least we got Zyros. What do we do here? So we have a defense leader, which I don't really like Amon's leader skill. Increase defensive light monsters, so it only works on Darien. See, teams like this, you know, like, you're just asking for it, really. You really are. I mean, this is why I tell everybody to just build a speed team. Speed is the way to go. Even if your speed is not that great, like I showed you, one monster was fast. It was my fastest monster, Chloe, and everybody else just got the speed boost. But they plowed right into Chloe's shield. What are you gonna do against that? What do they do against that, you know? Alright, so now my whole team gets to go before them. Freeze everybody but Darien. Darien doesn't really matter, even if he weakens defense. Let's weaken his defense just in case he doesn't die from the amputation magic. Alright, and he died from the amputation magic. Fine. Let's kill. And we want to get rid of her because she does immunity. And there goes Amon. We speed again. Just work on him now. Now it doesn't matter what he does. Even if he one-shots my Lucian and does extortion, I don't care. Alright, let's use a different composition now. Let's do... I need a leader ability. Whose leader ability will we use? I want to try and keep Chloe out of this, but I don't think it's happening. Or you know what? I'm going to show you guys a full DPS team without speed. Sorry. We're going to bring Chloe into it. We will bring Chloe into it. I'm going to do this, and we are going to bring... Now, we don't really need Myra. We're gonna bring Lucian instead. There is no Chloe on this team, so this ends up backfiring on you if you're fighting a Chloe. Now, you can do this with Neil as well for the Windvalk. So we've got a full DPS team with minimal heals, and you know, there's not even a speed leader. Just made Chloe my fastest monster, and I went on. You know, I'm really trying to avoid you right now, buddy. You're in my guild, but it's not Sunday. Oh, we got 3 fire monsters now. All right. What do you do against these 3 fire monsters? First things first. You don't have to bring a speed leader. You could bring a hit point leader. I got lucky and I summoned and a water monster, and I summoned Beth. All right. So we got Beth. We're gonna bring Chloe. And what else do? We need some sort of a buff. We need some sort of a debuff. So we're gonna bring Bella Dion. Who's the last monster going to be? We need a wind monster for this. We could bring either Chisun or Ramagos. Let's bring Ramagos. This is one of the reasons why I tell everybody to bring Ramagos. The only way Ramagos is really going to die is if that Laika is on Violent Ruins and goes like 4 times. Who are we gonna go for first? Let's take a week. Oh, but we're gonna wait for Velahul to use his buff first. Let's hope he uses his buff. Come on. Defense. Let's heal just in case. He's still not using it. Alright, let's finish Darian off. Oh, we didn't finish him. Well, we'll finish him now. Let's finish Laika off. I'm still waiting for Velahul to use his immunity buff, which he's not doing. So you see, I brought a wind tank because he had 3 fire monsters on defense, which makes my life so much easier. Still waiting for him to use his... Wow. This is a very bad example, guys. I don't know what's going on with this Velahul. So this is the beauty of Bella Dion. Debuff the shield and immunity and all that. Let's smack some weakened defense and unrecoverable. Beautiful. And it's over. Let's do 2 more arena battles now that we're a little higher too. Hopefully we run into some higher Because everybody's down stalking right now. They're not really... See, this, I would usually take my speed team. This guy is... He's not scary in arena, but he has so much crap that it's annoying. So, let's bring some immunity. We'll use Delphoy. Yeah, I'm sure Delphoy can tank Arnold and... My Delphoy isn't that tanky. She's got about 28,000 hit points, but she's got a little bit of speed on her. I have speed in slot 2. And it's 2 heals, so I should be alright. Let's do this. So who are we gonna go for first? Who should I choose as my first victim? Let's do the dragon. Absolute 0. Put him on cooldown. Then we got a violent proc. Bye bye dragon. It's... Oh, no weakened defense. No, it's debuff. So you see, immunity is very important too. That first move the dragon would have done would have just destroyed me. Reset your cooldown. You don't need her using Fanatic. That's fine. Who cares? So let's shield. That wasn't good. Should I attempt it? No, I'm not gonna attempt it. Alright, there we go. There's the immunity. Heal. Hopefully we kill Chloe right now. Yep, she's gone. Alright, who are we gonna work on now? Let's work on Arnold. Reset her cooldowns. Oh, she resisted it. See, I don't like trying to reset. Usually, Chisun has a lot of resistance. A lot. If you notice that Chloe didn't have any resistance, but Chisun did. How do you crit against the fire monster and you didn't crit against the... against Chisun? Oh, look. And we get the violent proc. Isn't that wonderful? Slow her down. Thank you. There we go. Alright, let's reset the freaking cooldowns. Even though I think they were already reset. It doesn't matter. Oh, no way. I'm gonna try and steal a turn. Nope, it's not gonna work. or get a turn. This is why I prefer the Griffin to buff, because he buffs speed too. The Griffin is actually a very good monster. The thing is, mine is squishy. I have crit damage in slot 4 and accuracy in slot 6, so there's no real hit points. So Arnold would have made short work of him. All right, there we go. Reset your cooldown. Oh, resist again. So now all she has is a Muse anyway. So alright, let's try this. Even though I thought it's gonna work, we got weakened defense. We didn't get the unrecoverable. Slow, perfect. Delphoy is another great utility monster. I tend to use her more in arena than I do anything else, to be honest with everybody. Let's see what else we can run. This is pretty simple too. So I want to find. Let's find the speed. Oh, look at this. We've got a lot of unrecoverable. Alright, let's go this route. So I'm gonna bring only one healer this time. But I'm gonna bring Tarion for the... See, this is why Bella might be a little better, because she'll take the immunity off. Alright, we'll bring Bella. Alright, so I increased everybody's hit points by 44%. I have immunity, I have a shield, I have a wind tank, because this is all fire monsters, and we have a buff stripper as well in Bella. We're gonna wait and see what that Chloe does. First thing first, we're gonna take out Chloe, because Chloe is going to be the most annoying one. Let's just finish off like I get the extra turn, not doing too bad. I get the heal and ram. What's perfect about this unrecoverable right now is he's going to use his meditate ability. It didn't work. See that? So we're not gonna kill Arnold, but we're gonna take his hit points down drastically. Now he's dead. Ooh! No crit, man. Try and find the team. I can use a full DPS team. I'm gonna give this a shot. Why not? Why not? You get to see Mara in action too. Where is she? Where is she? I have to be careful for Chow, because Chow is probably going to be abusing Seek. But I think I fought this guy before. This could backfire on me, guys. I know it's gonna backfire on me. I just want to show you guys, and I don't know, but I want to show you guys a full DPS team, another full DPS team. All right, it didn't backfire on me. Yeah, it did. Unbelievable. Let's see if we get lucky and we hit Chow. Alright, hit Chow twice. There we go. Alright, we got lucky. Oh, we didn't. I forgot. I forgot about the revive. I guess it wasn't a full backfire.
Never lost, 'cause you can reach it all.
Still got 2 more invites. It's a good thing. You know what? I'm gonna try editing this video drastically.
Just let it come to ya. There's gonna be a
No, we don't need Mara for this. We don't need a lot of things. What am I doing? So I didn't bring no immunity this time. Let's see how it works. But I still have weakened defense. Okay. And we have a buff stripper. Alright, we remove buffs. Okay, let's increase attack. Who are we gonna go for? Let's go for Bella. Try and freeze everybody else but Darian. Which Darian is the most annoying one probably. Alright. Stun. There we go. You see full utility out of Praha. Stun. No. So guys, since we're going towards the end of the video, your main concerns are to build teams with utility Okay, I forgot to mention this before. You know, like I have despair teams. Like I have 2 monsters with despair and 2 monsters with violet runes. Works out pretty good. And I have a buff stripper also. Alright, strip buffs. Well, we didn't get Chasun, but that's alright. Let's try and strip that buff. There we go. Even though it wasn't important to strip that buff, I just wanted to strip it. There we go. That's why, too. We're gonna do one last one. Alright, this one is a good example of why you need a wind tank and why Ramagos is so good. Let's see now. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do increase hit points with Beth. I want to take Darian, but I don't think I'm going to take Darian. I'm gonna take him to remove buffs. Chloe, Ramagos. So the first person I'm gonna go for is the Fire Valk, Vanessa. Buff, because everybody's pretty fast. Everybody is very fast. You see what I mean? Even though my Chloe went second, which is good for me, this entire team went before me except for Vanessa. Alright. So we still got the weakened defense. Guys, the video cut off. Sorry about that, but you get to see the continuation of everything. So let's remove the buff. Let's put unrecoverable and weakened defense on her. The unrecoverable didn't stick, but it's okay. Now I'm in a little bit of trouble. Yep. Lots of trouble. There we go. Finally, the Valk was the main problem in all of this. Four turns. How freaking amazing. I love how I can't violent proc. Alright, good. Bella, you left me. Perfect gift. Not really, but good enough. Bye bye, Perna. See, this one I kind of screwed up, but you know what? I should have killed Tyron twice, but we came through. Guys, this is gonna be the first video I'm editing, and this is actually turning out to be 3 videos in one. I'm gonna try and cut out scenes and do things, and there was a little bit of lag. The fact that it turned out to be 3 videos is pretty crazy, but all right. So we are going to summarize everything for everybody. So, leader abilities, buffs, debuffs, you gotta have all these things, okay? They're the most important things. You can't just go in there and bring, I don't know, you bring Darian, Lucian, a Wind Valk, and I don't know, let's say Shimitai, you know? There's no support. There's only weakened defense. There's no buff for the team. There's nothing really on there for the team. You got to work with team synergy. That's the whole point of everything, guys. So I don't even know. We'll see. I don't even know if this video is gonna end up coming out. Let's see how happy I am with it. I'm gonna edit it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share the videos, and like the videos, please, also too. And guys, I would like to give a very big thank you. I am looking at my subscribers right now. I have, to be exact, 3,479 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. I did not expect it. I'll be honest with you, I was talking to somebody last Saturday, and I had told them I broke 2,500 subscribers, and then all of a sudden I've got another 1,000 subscribers almost. All right, so I'm like really surprised, really surprised. Thank you very much, everybody, and I'm hoping I can come out with some really great content, more and great content for everybody. Have a good one, guys.